What are the milestones we have so far achieved? We have had or done research training to a team that we are yet to launch into the market to do a nationwide research. We have active investor, we are very active in the investor ecosystem. That is why in the investor summit that is happening between yesterday and today, we chose to launch, SFV. That tells you how active we are. We have so far hosted 7 investor learning sessions in the last 4 months. And I can assure you there is a landslide of participants that are going to receive their certificates this afternoon, some of whom are online. This is just a simple pictorial of the engagement we've had in the ecosystem. We've had all participated in the roadshow of Frat 6 Labs, which is from Tunisia in Uganda. We have done the training. We have participated in the National Competitiveness Forum. We have been involved in 2 startup activities, especially on fundraising and so on and so forth. The question could be, what next for startup funding vehicles? It is doing a nationwide research study, and as Zalia mentioned, we partnered with Uganda National Council for Science and Technology, which is an institution or a national institution that authorizes nationwide research, meaning that we already have a gate pass to do a nationwide research. Secondly is development of investor networks. Yeah? Getting certified this afternoon, and they will contribute in the support of this center. Diverse funding mechanisms. Some of you might be wondering, is it just venture capital that you need to invest in startups? No, there are very many other options, and that we shall be discussing. We shall be launching or supporting those who want to launch different funds like angel investment platforms like CVCs and so on and so forth. The question is, how can you participate? Yeah? You can participate in several ways by joining our learning series. This afternoon, I can assure you, you will have gone through about 5 sessions with the speeches that have been prepared here. By the way, you might look at these young men and say, they are too young. What are they talking about? Do they understand? These young men and women or ladies have been mentored by experts in the industry. And that is why they are able to speak to you with context, leveraging their skill and talent. Next is collaborations and partnerships. We look forward to any potential partnership, collaborations, and like I said, we have so far had over 10 collaborations and about 3 partners that have successfully we have successfully entered into partnerships with. Soft launching, of course, we are launching today, and that is another way we are active. Several programs coming up, but most importantly, if you want to be part of SFV, you just need this link, and then you can express your interest, and an SFV associate will reach out to you. These are some of the activities that are coming forward or are going to be launched very soon. One of them is in October. We shall be having an exposure trip to Nairobi, where the entire African continent will be gathered in an event of AfriLabs. AfriLabs is a continental association of innovation and technology hubs, and every year they run an annual gathering, and this time it is going to be Nairobi, and we are organizing a trip. You need a fair budget of around 2 to 3 or 4 millions that will be communicated. So keep reaching out so that you do not miss on this opportunity. Become an investor. This training is going to be delivered by AFBAN, African Business Angels Network, and you need to wait on this. The only one condition that prevails is you must commit to make an investment after the program. Because why does SFV exist? To provide you the support, but at the end of the day, you should be able to write your first check. Become an entrepreneur program. For those who haven't been into this space, that program is also going to be supported by SFV. And how the retired invest. If you didn't know, over 90% of the retired face economic, financial challenges, most times burning that 30-year saving in 2 or 3 years. So SFV is also going to provide support in that. These are some of the experts we've had on the program training. The people who will get certificates this afternoon. We have, and these are all over the continent, from North Africa to East Africa, and maybe to Uganda. We have not yet had Central, but ahead of time we'll have many others share their experience. The immediate last one was with Uganda's startup champion, Mr. Gerard Otim, who is the founder of Ensibuko, and I can assure you, Uganda has some of the best entrepreneurs, and Otim is one of those. Being a member of SFV is not for free. That's the unfortunate news. I don't know. For most people, they want to say, why is there a cost? We must run a secretariat, we must run all those programs we've talked about. The contribution you make first gives you a certain benefit, but at the same time, it gives you a responsibility. You're paying this money to be a champion, and this is a one-time payment. It's not continuous, it is a one-time payment, but it is to contribute towards the progress of the programs that we have under startup funding vehicles. After the program, people get certified, and that is just a sample of the certificates. And lastly but not least, a big applause to our partners and collaborations in the room, and that slide tells you how much of collaboration we have had in the last 6 months. Only 6 months. So you can imagine what the next 1 year looks like. I think the partners won't be fitting on this screen anymore. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will not take questions just to preserve the time. At this point in time, I request our guest of honor, who is the PS Permanent Secretary, represented in the room. I will invite him to address us, and after addressing us, we shall officially launch SFV, take 1 or 2 pictures, and thereafter we can consider launch, done, and then we shall proceed with wonderful speeches amidst or in front of us, and a few addresses from some of the guests in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, allow me invite Mr. Stephen Bogo, who is a commissioner in the Ministry of Trade.